After I get the pork loin marinade done and get that rubbed on there, before I sear it off, I'm going to get this going. It's something I promised somebody to do. It's a classic French onion soup. I'm going to talk a little bit about that in a second. Alright, get the butter in. We got some olive oil. Add our onions. So we've added some salt. We're going to let this go. Keep them there. Don't move them around. Just let them lightly caramelize. We're going to rotate them around, get the other side, and just do that for a while. This recipe is classic. It's simple, but it is the key to the whole thing is patience in the onions. You have to do this slowly. You can't rush it. And you get a nice even brown on them.
How much coffee was in here?
Nothing. Okay. Alright. So I've been rotating it. Get a nice brown on those. Turn down the heat some more. Get it a little lower and slower. Here's our stock. It's got a nice fat layer on top. Oh yeah. It's good to use some of this fat. We'll get rid of most of it. Wow, look at that color on that. Homemade beef broth. Best way to go, guys. Take some ahead and freeze it. So we got some of the stock in there. We're going to get it warm from the stock pot. That way when we get the next few steps done on the onion soup, we'll add the warm broth to the soup and bring it all together. Should be ready here. The onions should be ready. Onions are almost there. Then we're going to add the garlic here in just a second. I'm going to do roasted garlic just to change it up a little bit, not do raw garlic. Different flavor, different depth to it. Then you're going to add a little bit of flour, which that part's optional, but it gives just a little bit of viscosity, slight thickness to it. And then you deglaze that after you cook the rawness out of the flour. There's a lot of different options. You see a lot of different people do. Alright, roasted garlic's in. Stir that in and let that go for a few more minutes, and we'll do the flour. And broth's warm, so that's ready to go for us. And we'll transfer everything once that's... Back to the discussion about what type of wine or liquor to use to deglaze. You find everything from dry sherry, red wine, brandy, white wine mixed with sherry, white wine mixed with brandy, and port wine. Got a fresh thyme added, add a couple bay leaves, some black pepper. We'll let this go a little bit longer, then we'll do the flour. Anybody ever wonder why the bay leaves, whole bay leaves, come with a lid? That being cheap, right? Alright. We're going to add a little bit of the flour. A little bit more.
Sorry, Mommy.
There we go. That should do it. Mix that around. Now we got it all mixed. I added about 2 more tablespoons of flour to that. It's slightly thicker, as you can see. You want to reduce your heat and you want to stir it kind of consistently. You don't want to burn the flour, you just want to cook the rawness out of it. The spirit of it being March, St. Patrick's Day month, and being Irish, or who knows with this DNA thing, I might be African, I don't know. But I'm going to be using Jameson Irish whiskey to deglaze. A little bit to deglaze, you want to scrape up the brown. See how it's a little bit thicker. We've deglazed it now. Get some of the brown off the bottom. And now we're going to add our warm stock, ladle at a time, just to build this slightly with the flour and get it to thick. Now, got a nice consistency. We're going to add this all to the stock pot with the rest of the stock. And finish building this, seasoning it, and making sure everything tastes right before we top it with the croutons and cheese. Looks good, smells good, tastes good. So. Elena, let me hear your grito. Anybody doesn't know what a grito is? It's the call that called the arms, the Mexican War of Independence. Alrighty, made some asparagus just for the heck of it on the sides, roasted. Now, Onion soup, you usually, with certain equipment, you can toast the top cheese, either with a broiler, but you have to have proper soup crocks. Don't have that. Some people will make like onion soup in like a Dutch oven, in the oven, and just like make like a casserole kind of onion soup, and everybody just scoops out their own cheese and croutons. I don't have any of that, so I just do a coffee cup. Lake Tahoe, baby. One of my favorite places. Now, some people use a Dutch oven to cook it like kind of like a casserole and just toast the cheese like that, or you can torch it. I don't have any of that, so I'm going to use my coffee cup and just put the cheese and croutons on bottom. And favorite coffee cup, Lake Tahoe, one of my favorite places. There we go. Just pick out the bay leaves as you find it. Ready to go. Add some cheese on top. And there it is. Delicious, easy French onion soup. You can add parsley, but honestly, it's not doing anything for it. It's just to look at. And it should either taste good or it doesn't. So get that shit the fuck out of here.